All right, hello everyone. My name is Jordan, and today I'm going to be looking at some more technical indicators with you. We're going to be looking at three. We're going to be looking at the 50-day moving average, which is this blue line here, the 200-day moving average, which is the yellow line, and then the MACD, which is going to be down here, which I've expanded a little bit already for you. The company we're going to be looking at today is Arista Networks. They are like another cloud computing data infrastructure company. A big name competitor they have is Cisco. So, a little background on them. And our chart we're going to be looking at is the 1 year chart. So, first thing I'm going to be looking at is the price line right here, which is this whole candlestick pattern. The price line compared to the 50-day moving average, which is this blue line right here. As you can see right here, the price line crossed below this moving average line, indicating a sell signal. Um, as far as the 200-day moving average, it has not crossed below that 200-day moving average. It's still pretty big gap between it, but it obviously looks like it's on a downtrend right now. So that could indicate as it gets closer, it could be an even stronger sell signal. But right now, there's no signal in regards to that. And then as far as the relation between the 50-day and the 200-day, there hasn't been any crossovers here either. So similar to the 200-day, there's no sell signals or any signal of any kind right now. But historically, you can see there's been a crossover right here. This is a bullish crossover actually, where it's indicating a buy signal because the 50-day is moving from underneath to above that 200-day. And right here, if you look at it, it looks like you would have done pretty well if you were to invest in it right about here. It gapped up pretty significantly because as you can see here, this is also due from a recent earnings call beat. So that's also why it looks maybe look a little deceiving, why it jumped up so much. But just something to note that this is how historically it's looked. Um, and then lastly, like I said, when we look at the MACD, which is right here, and the blue line is the MACD, the yellow line is the signal line, which is the moving average of the MACD. It's a 9-day moving average. As you can see here too, there's a bearish crossover right down here, similar to like this bearish crossover here, where the MACD crosses below the signal line. So that indicates a sell signal, and as you can see right here, it indicated it right about here. And the price was about like 160 or so, and as you can see, it's just on a downtrend since, so would have been a pretty good call if you sold there. So kind of like I said, gone over, there's been some sell signals from the 50-day moving average and the MACD, and there's been no signals too from like 200-day and the price, and the 200-day to the 50. So kind of mixed signals right now, but overall it looks like Arista's kind of heading on a downtrend, something to definitely keep an eye out and monitor. But with all technical indicators, shouldn't be your sole analysis or sole reasoning to buy or sell anything. It's always good to supplement with either some more indicators like maybe the RSI or some other momentum indicators, or even just conduct some fundamental analysis, kind of see what's going on. Same way right here, why it gapped up so much because of earnings. Maybe there's something going on, why it's going to be on a downtrend soon. So a lot of factors, obviously, but um, like I said, real quick, actually, before I let you guys go, I wanted to actually zoom in a little more. Sorry about that. I wanted to zoom in a little more and go to the 6 month chart just to kind of show this visual a little more in depth. So like I said, the MACD you can see a little better right here and the price line compared to like the moving average you see here. So like I said, it's definitely crossed over this 50-day, but the 200-day, not so much yet. Just something to definitely keep an eye out and monitor. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. And just like I mentioned, these are just indicators. It's good to keep an eye out, but always dig deeper than just the technicals.